Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play the 7th Saga. Last time, we died. Whatever shall we do about Romus? Well, if you actually fight him and then subsequently die, you get a little different dialogue from the old couple here. But you actually have to die to him. You can't just go to the castle and then come back and get a little more dialogue. A boy and his dog? Ooh, shiny! Ah, Nuts. But he just killed me. What is he, a ghost? Oh, okay. Nuts. Well, sorry to hear about all that, but how does that help me? Well, once you've talked to her after dying to Romus, we get a little different dialogue from him. Okay, sure. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that'll make life a little easier. But yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but if you die to Romus, come back here, talk to the old couple, you get a whistle, and you can use that against Romus there. Now, you actually can defeat Romus fighting normally. You'd have to do a bit more level grinding, probably level 8 or 9, I think would do. That's usually what speedruns do. But, well, I wanted to show off the whistle here, and it's not like you lose anything from using it. So, we might as well put it to use. And I'm just gonna show this on screen, getting back to him again, just for those who didn't watch the previous episode, or if I run into one of the other new enemies around here, and my weapons may not be enough for it. But for this guy, they are good enough for it. But yeah, watch out for those chimeras. They can sap away all your MP. And that would be kind of bad for Asuna, especially. She can function with physical attacks. I mean, you just saw it. I killed the guy, but she's really as much of a mage as they come. She gets a lot of attack magic. Some stuff can hit multiple enemies. Okay, here's the other new enemy around here, Statue. They've actually got pretty good defense, so I want to use ice on them. And then just finish them off with a regular physical there. That's good enough. You could also defend and then attack those guys if you wanted to. But I don't think that's necessary. At least not with Asuna, anyway. With other characters, like Olvan or Lux, yeah, you'd probably want to do that against most of those guys. But otherwise, it's pretty much just a straight shot to the end once again. Okay, how we're doing here. Okay, we're at full HP. Now, one thing that's interesting about bosses in this game, if you're standing right in front of them, random encounters can't, trigger the encounter for some reason. So, if you want to take some time to heal or whatever, you could do that without worrying about other enemies. But anyway, if you died to Romus the first time, you got the whistle, you come back here, boom, it one-shots him. Hooray! Oh, and I'm probably going to get a level out of this, too. Hopefully I get decent speed. Okay, 4, that's fine. That's fine. As long as it wasn't 3, then I'm okay. But alright. Hey, now we can use that to open the gate of the earth. But the enemies in the next dungeon, well, specifically one of them, is pretty difficult for us at this point. So what I want to do eventually is get up to 34 speed, and I should be able to do that by the time I reach level 8. And there's a new place, well, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it's a new place for us to grind, so that way I can get up to that speed. If you're using a character like Camel or Olvan or Lux, well, you're gonna need quite a bit more grinding to be able to deal with those enemies. But yeah, 34 speed, I think that's pretty reasonable. That'll give me like a 90% accuracy against them, something like that. But yeah, they are pretty evasive, and that's pretty much my barometer for deciding when I'm ready to go to a new area or something. And since we're still just one character, I generally like to grind a bit more just to make sure my accuracy is really good. If I had 2 characters, I can afford to skimp on the grinding because if only one character dies, it doesn't matter. Even if it's your leader who dies, your partner can take over for a little bit. But as far as like recruiting apprentices go, you can never get rid of your main character. So, and I'll go over how that all works later. But there we get a power seed, awesome. I'm gonna wanna manipulate that to get 4 power out of it. Oh, I'm totally full, huh? Okay, just use one of those. Awesome. But yeah, since so many enemies in the area drop potion ones, you probably want to just use them for healing, even as Asuna or Valsu, just because they're going to fill up your inventory if you don't. I might even consider selling a few of them. Maybe you have like 6 potions, that should do. But anyway, yeah, there's a door over there, and there's a door on the right side of this place, and they just loop around to each other, so don't worry about it. And as I said before in the previous episode, once you kill the boss in a castle, all the enemies go away. Hooray! I suppose I could have done some grinding in here, but I don't like fighting chimeras for grinding, at least not right now, because my MP is still relatively low. And there we got a sword that might have been useful for like camel or lieges. But the thing is that we already have the Anim sword that we could have bought if you were using either of those characters as your main. So yeah, that does seem kind of pointless, unless you're doing like a speed run where you want to avoid that. Or you want to, not spend time grinding for the money, although you'd probably get it from whatever grinding you have to do anyway. Even speedruns do a lot of grinding in this game. But they don't have to do quite as much as me, because they have no problem running away from everything. Or at least everything you can. There are some enemies who aren't bosses, but they still have, like, the boss flag on their stats, which basically means you can't run from them. They're immune to instant death and petrify or whatever other debuffs you would want to get. Okay, so we're done there. Before heading to the Gate of the Earth, I want to put that power seed to use so I could use my physical attacks better against the enemies in the area. Okay. So let's see, we got, where are we? Okay, yeah, we got the power seed there. I could sell all my other stuff, I'll just do that off screen. But, okay, let's see if I can demonstrate the trick for manipulating stat seed gains if you're using save states. Otherwise, you could just reset, and that would do the same thing if you're playing on a hard copy. Okay, so I want to get 4 power out of this thing. So let's see, we got, okay, 3, that's not good enough. So let's reload, wait for one of the NPCs to move, or both of them, either way can work. Let's try that again. Okay, there we are, we got our 4 power out of it. So, yeah, not bad, not bad. Sometimes it can take a while for the NPCs to move around. So, but that's something you could do if you don't want to sit around for 30 seconds waiting for the title screen to load up, because for some reason they don't let you go, or they make the load screen take a while to get through and all that stuff. But anyway, okay, let's see, we got enough money. I want to buy 2 protect bottles there. That casts a defense 1 spell and reduces all the damage that I would take. Well, not all of it, but it would greatly reduce the damage that the enemies could deal to me. They cut it in half, essentially. Okay, so now, in order to get to the next area, well, you don't need to, but in order to survive the next area, I want to get up to 34 speed, and that's probably going to take me 2 level ups. And I want to do my grinding outside of the Cave of the Earth, because the enemies are relatively easy. There is one new enemy that I would like to encounter around here, if I can. If I don't find it soon, then I'll just skip until I do. But yeah, this is the area where I want to do the grinding. Why is it always so much harder for me to get into a random encounter when I want to? But anyway, okay, so we got a new enemy here, a demon, which I just got a lucky crit there. But anyway, let's see. Demons, they can cast heal 1 on themselves, but they're really, really slow. So, yeah, they're not a threat to me at all. They could also cast defense 2, which would cut your defense. Would cut your defense in half there. But since I don't have that much, that's not really going to be a big problem. And because their defense is so low, I don't need to use Ice 1 to kill them. So yeah, I'm not worried about my MP at all around here. But can we survive getting through the Gate of the Earth in order to reach the town of Banro? Find out next time on Let's Play the 7th Saga. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.